Oh, Jack, you good, man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you here, man.
I'm happy to see you too.
Oh my God. This is about to be a good one.
This
Sean,
gonna be a good one. What up, man?
I'm good, man. Hey, you been
we
waiting on this one?
We've been waiting. Hey, we finally got a guest, man.
Marmo.
What up?
Hey, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are back like we never left. Yeah, we talk like this podcast. I am Steve Brown. To my right, to your left, the grumpy one, Marvin Hunter, of course. To your far left, my far left, to your right, my dude, Sean Larkin, and of course, beside him, the one and only Jack Atier.
Hey everybody.
God damn, Jack already.
Hey, so we got a guest today.
Man, do we have a guest? Listen, man, y'all know the presidential election is coming up, and it's on fire. And man, people are already debating, and we gonna get into it. You know, we ain't gonna waste no time talking about this. We got somebody who's in here, man, who believes in what he believes in. He's a black man, and not only is he a black man, he is a black Trump supporter. Fellas, y'all give it up for Dennis Clark. Give it up for Dennis Clark. Dennis Clark is in here in the building. Dennis, we invited you to the show, man, because you got a lot to say, brother. And we want to hear what you got to say now. Now, let me tell you something. We may be, we might go along with some of the stuff you guys saying.
Absolutely.
But some of we may not. And, I'm sure you prepared to, defend what you're going to say.
Let's just be, let's be factual. And if the facts don't conform to what your theory is, or what you feel like it should be based on how you feel emotionally, then the emotions got to go out. We got facts. We got stuff that we can Google.
Well, first of all, before we get started,
yes,
Dennis, just give the folks a little of your background.
Yeah,
okay. My name is. I'm originally from Arlington, Tennessee. I'm from a town that my granddaddy used to own the whole town in Tennessee. I'm sixth generation great grandson to Andrew Jackson. He's on a $20 bill. The property in my family in Tennessee has been in my family since before Tennessee was a state.
Wow.
And, I was going to be the first black mayor in Tennessee, the youngest mayor in the United States in 1979. And then I thought it was real. But I quit doing it because I was drinking, I was smoking, I was snorting cocaine, I was drinking whiskey. Every time you saw me, I was on full.
What about the white women?
Dude, come on, man. I got 2 white grandparents and 2 black. So it ain't like that. I'm I can go either way I want to go.
Okay.
Like, yeah, exactly. That's women.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Just
women,
women,
and where I'm from, I ain't never been called no nigga by no police officers because all I had to do was tell them who my family was.
Before they can get it out.
They said, I nobody care about his family women. Who's your daddy? I tell them who my daddy. They come in the car 85, yeah, this 85. They didn't have the walkie-talkies and cell phone. They said, 85, you out there talking to Dennis Clark now? You getting ready to arrest them? Okay, roll on. Hey, we didn't.
So you got that type pool in Tennessee, huh?
Absolutely. That's why I'm gonna be the congressman. I'm not just up here lollipopping about being the congressman. I'm gonna be the congressman as an independent, which is really hard because the Democrats and the Republicans are the same group. That's why it's called the left wing and the right wing. And the bird will never fly. Everybody is doing what they're supposed to do. That's why they on Mr. Trump's ass so hard.
Okay, well let's get started. You've been a Trump supporter, obviously, since when did you become a Trump supporter?
When I saw him sitting out at the dinner. Barack Obama helped me become a Trump supporter. They were at a dinner for the
White House.
Absolutely.
Correspondence.
Exactly. And all the journalists and stuff were there. And Barack was a little tipsy. Because he was up there looking at Trump. You never know what this feels like.
You're not sure if he was tipsy. Yeah, that's your
I can
that's
tell.
your alleged.
No, he was tipsy.
Whoa. You said that we gonna go on facts.
Yeah, right.
You said facts.
He was tipsy.
You started off with
tipsy.
opinion. So you started off with your opinion.
Barack Obama is normally but no Barack
Obama. It was a party. It was a party.
It was a party.
And he may have had a glass of wine. Doesn't mean he's tipsy.
We're qualified.
And wait, and look at Jack. Jack's sitting them straight, but he drunk as hell.
I'm drunk as hell.
Okay, we're qualified there.
Ain't that right, Jack?
Obama was talking and said to Trump, "You'll never know what this feels like. I'm presidential, this and that, And the blonde that was to his left started laughing, and Trump looked over at her. She cut that shit off immediately. He looked back at Barack Obama. Barack kept talking. And in 2 years, Donald Trump was president. And mind you, he wasn't dog catcher. He wasn't a senator. He wasn't a congressman, not governor, not mayor, not probably even graduated college. Come on now. So you can say whatever you want to say, but Donald Trump.
So that's the night you became a Donald Trump.
That's when I started looking at him. When I really started paying attention.
Were you at the party?
No.
Let me ask you this.
How the hell you see all this and you wasn't at the party?
Let me ask you this, Dennis.
You can see it too.
Let me ask you this, Dennis.
Sure.
Before Donald Trump became a candidate, were you a member of the Republican Party, or did you support Republican Party?
I've always been an independent.
Independent, okay.
Yeah, because I know the Republican Party is the true party that supposedly freed the slaves, and the Democratic Party, the Democrats just use the white and Jewish Democrats use the blacks just to pad it, like they're doing immigrants now. They just use it to pad it.
Okay.
Right. And another thing, votes don't really count on the national level because the Electoral College elects the president.
Exactly.
So, you can, if you got to get the delegates, that's who you got to do to win. And see, and like me and Jack was talking earlier, it's perception. It ain't what's really going on.
Nah, so you bringing Jack in on this shit, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So you just a fan of Trump, not the Republican Party.
I've always dug him. I liked him when he won the NFL team. They wouldn't give him one, so he went and got Hersha Walker. Hersha Walker had won the Heisman that year down here in Georgia, and he started the USFL with Hersha Walker. I like when it was a lot of times Donald Trump gave black people real dope, real money, did real, and everybody loved him until he became president.
No.
I didn't.
Whoa. Time out. If you go back and do your research, like you asking us to do,
Right.
Donald Trump has more lawsuits against him by black people for racial discrimination, and this was before he became the president. I don't know why you don't understand it. It's
housing
factual.
discrimination. When
All of that.
Him and his
And
father
then not
owned the
only
party.
that-
1989.
And not only
Central
that,
Park
he
Five.
went and got Hersha Walker, who was, excuse me, but the dumbest nigga that ever told a football at Georgia.
Now that's not a fact. Now see.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
Wait. That's not a fact.
Steve,
It's
that's
his
not a
brother.
fact. Steve,
It's
that's
his
not a-
brother and then Herschel.
Steve, that's not a fact, but he is top 10.
Yeah, nigga, yes. Come on, man.
He
Look.
dipped his toe in the retarded pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That nigga, Hersha Walker used to be retarded and now he growing out of it. Come on, man. and Donald Trump goes and get him.
Yes.
So let's speak facts like you say. You're not sticking with the facts, you're sticking with
Okay,
the
well,
opinion.
can you get Kodak Black and Lil Wayne?
Whoa.
I bet Kodak and Lil Wayne don't hate him.
I don't care. But I don't care about Kodak Black.
And let's keep it 100. What has Kodak Black done since he's been out of prison?
Okay,
He's been
well-
back in prison 3 times already. Now Lil Wayne, I can't say he hasn't done anything. Lil Wayne hadn't been in trouble. I don't think I hadn't seen anything. But Kodak Black has been constantly in trouble with drugs and everything else. So get somebody out of prison that's doing something that will help the black community.
Okay, let me
Donald
tell you
Trump hasn't
something.
done that.
Donald Trump, now Uncle Joe, Judge Joe Brown from TV's Judge Joe Brown show is my uncle. Uncle Joe had $100,000 a plate breakfast for black leaders in the Atlanta area. And Uncle Joe called me and said, Dennis, you want to go? I said, I ain't got no 100 G's for that. He gave me the invitation. I went. Now, it was almost 300 black people in there. I'm talking about movers and shakers and people that you probably no, but that's not what I want to harp on. What I want to harp on is this. Historical black colleges and universities would have to go to D.C. every year and ask for money. Every year. They went 8 times with Barack Obama. When they came the first time with Donald Trump, now these are facts. And Donald Trump, when they came back the second time, Trump said, why are y'all here? They said, well, sir, we have to come every year to ask for our money and our budget for our school. And Trump said, no, you don't. He wrote into law that you're going to get the money regardless. You ain't got to come in and beg for it.
Okay, that's one thing.
Donald Trump said this.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
what
you,
he
Donald.
said at the breakfast.
Thank you, Donald.
All right, Donald Trump said this at the breakfast. He said the reason black people are not getting reparations for being descendants of slaves that built our beautiful country, you know how he talked. He said, because y'all going about it wrong.
Whoa.
He said, you need to first start with the don't go all over the United States because the whole United States was not slave holding. He said you need to first go to the Southeast United States, all the states in the 11 states in the Southeast that were slave holding, and broke it down.
Okay, so let me ask you this, and that's a great point. But let me rebuttal this point.
Yes.
He said that the blacks should do this and that to get their reparations, right? Well, he was president for how long?
4 years.
So why didn't we get
Dude,
it?
he was so busy fighting for his life.
Nigga.
You know what I mean? Listen to me now. The media, now we got to be, okay, Donald Trump was president 4 years. Mm-hmm. Joe Biden has been in office now, what, 50? Fossey, at one time, Fossey was the long, and Nancy Pelosi, and dude, when they were just throwing everything. You collided with Russia. They found out that was a lie.
Sir,
yeah,
not to cut you off.
Yeah,
but we're not here to talk about Joe Biden. We're here to talk about Trump.
No, I'm just telling you.
Why are you talking?
Hey,
go ahead,
the
Mark.
whole HBCU thing, that's a bunch of bullshit. Because they go every year and get the money. All he did was take away the formality. He ain't do shit.
Okay, he
All
also
he did was
showed
take
them
away the
this.
formality.
He gave them more money, though, Marvin, than in the history of any president giving black colleges, and he showed them what to do with the money and how you get paid.
What he showed them do?
But hold on. But do you realize that a lot of the stuff Trump did, it was the shit that Barack had already started doing?
Barack don't even like black people, man. Don't do that.
Is that factual?
A black president is gonna come out of a black woman's battalion.
No, I'm
Barack's mama is a white chick.
No,
Barack don't like black people.
Is that factual?
How you know that?
No, well, that's just my opinion.
Jack,
Based on what he does.
Barack like you.
Barack like gay people, but Barack don't like black people.
What has he done
He
to
like
make
gay
you
people.
feel like he don't like black people?
Jack,
Dude,
aren't you cool with Barack?
I'm super cool with Barack. Yeah, super cool.
Okay, well, look at all the tapes when they said, well, so Mr. President, what do you feel about reparations? Well, Mr. President, so reparations, he dodged it.
First of all,
8 years.
You know what I see?
Hold on, let Mark got
This
a question.
nigga looked at a lot of tapes we ain't seen.
I know.
But they
Mark, go ahead, Mark.
First of all, niggas expected Barack to be Samuel Jackson. They expected him to go in there. They expected him to go in. No. They expected him to go in there, motherfucker this, do that,
Motherfucker.
A black person like that would never get in office.
Mm-hmm. Never.
And for all the niggas who had a problem with Barack, I always say, okay, well, who would you want in office? And everybody, they say that motherfucker would never get elected. He would never get elected.
Mm-hmm.
He had to be a certain fucking way. He's a pacifist. He is what it is.
That's limited. You ain't even no real man. A real man, let me tell you something. You don't think them folks, and I'm still talking about Donald Trump, but you don't think Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Stephen Biko, Patrice Lumumba, Angela Davis, the Black Panthers, those were real people. They were just like, they didn't take it like, well, you know, it's only so much I can do.
Which one of them ran for president?
Shirley Chisholm.
Did she win?
No, she didn't win.
Okay, I'm saying a black person, what you describing the people, which I love,
radical
they would never get in office.
Never. If you're going to get in office and still not do anything conducive to black people growing and being better, you might as well not be in office. It ain't no figurehead. And then look at you. You ain't no Mandinka warrior. You mix. You mix.
I ain't mixed,
You mix. He mix. I'm mixed. She mixed.
How you know?
Well, you denying the white in y'all.
Well,
see, y'all
why we denying the white? Where they come from?
You denying the, and you ain't even got black features, Steve Brown.
What?
Yeah, you ain't got no nigga.
Dennis, I got a question. Dennis, I got a question. I got a question, Dennis. You have children, right?
Yes, I do.
Girls. Three girls. How has your relationship been since you become a diehard Trump supporter with your kids and your family?
They don't like that nigga.
My baby girl, she'll do this when we out. Like we take a
she
picture
covering your head.
Yeah, she covering my head, right.
Okay.
The rest of them just take the money. You know what I mean?
So you buying your
You buying their love.
Yeah, because if they get a certain age, and if you can't tell I got pretty girls.
Okay.
You know, like my mama was, and like they mama like, dude, when I be out with them, dude, it's like.
So y'all still have a great relationship. It's just Because let me tell you real quick. My father was a diehard Trump supporter. Yeah. Was a diehard Republican, gun-toting Christian.
Smart man.
And so me and my sister, I love my father, and he's one of the most intelligent men I've ever known, except for when it came to politics. We just had a discussion. It was like, listen, nothing you gonna ever say is gonna change my mind. Nothing I'm ever gonna say is gonna change your mind. Let's just not discuss politics. And we had a discussion. We would not discuss politics.
See, Donald Trump, first of all, was never a politician. See, that's what you got to. He didn't come up through the ranks.
Okay.
You know, he wasn't groomed by.
And that's what you like about him. That's what everybody like about him.
Dude, Donald Trump shows you what tenacity and what you can do as an American citizen in the United States of America. Donald Trump showed you that he's a bad motherfucker. Donald Trump is the baddest. Donald Trump is colder on the planet than Trump.
Let me tell you something. Donald Trump is showing people in America that you could do anything and get away with it, which sets a bad precedent. People gonna think they want to do the same shit Donald Trump do. You take your black ass out there and do the shit Donald Trump did.
I've done it. I'm gonna say this, and the camera's on. I got caught with 4 kilos of cocaine.
Why?
You know what they told me to do with it? Hey, who was that? Dennis Clarkson. Okay, let me tell you. Just throw that shit away.
Well, I ain't never get caught.
Okay, now I ain't never been no nigga. Which camera's out? Was this one? Mm-hmm. I ain't never been no nigga. Yeah, I ain't no white man. I ain't no multi-millionaire, but I got kiss my ass money. You know, I don't have to do certain things that niggas have to do. And sometimes, man, you have to just let the chips fall where they may. I'm mixed racial heritage, like you are. And you a real nigga, and you too. Yeah, all us six. So y'all gotta stop. Now, y'all gotta stop denying the white in you.
What they got to do with Trump?
The only reason the Jewish media don't like Donald Trump is he German. See, Trump is German.
So it ain't got nothing to do with him being a complete dickhead?
No, dude, he's the dude. Hold up, you don't get to be president of the United States, dude, being a dickhead.
Well, he's a fucking dickhead.
This country was founded. Hey, Marvin, this country was founded on robbing and stealing and lying and cheating, motherfuckers.
You ain't lying.
So you ain't gonna show me. You show me like what did he say? He was without saying catch the first song. It ain't no good motherfucker.
You right. Well,
it ain't no good guy.
You know what?
Ain't no good girl.
You know, here's the thing.
What?
For the longest time, there have been certain people who were put into obscurity. The volatile, the fucking narrative whales, the fucking narcissistic people. It was always a ceiling. What Donald Trump represents is he's the fucking biggest nigga in the special ed class. So all them motherfuckers got somebody to champion. Mongo. That's what the fuck that is and shit. This motherfucker ain't qualified to run a goddamn janitor car.
When Donald Trump stood up at that, did you see him debate with Hillary? When he said Hillary.
And talk over him?
No, I saw him. He didn't talk over all the time. When he said Hillary, so the Clinton Foundation, y'all been getting tons of money to build houses in Haiti. How many have you built? And she said, well, I don't have that information in front of me right now. He said, well, you built 11. And I went over there and looked at them on my private jet, and I must say that they are really piss poor. And when he asked, he said, Hillary, he said, I thought we didn't negotiate with terrorists. And then he said, well, we don't negotiate with terrorists. He said, well, I was in Iraq, and I was in my private jet, and I saw Air Force One pull up and start unloading money. They were like, okay, special meeting.
Wait a minute. First of all, you think Donald Trump wasted some gas money to fly to Haiti, which is one of his what country?
Shithole
countries.
Donald Trump, look, why you think he knows
Donald Trump went
country?
down to Haiti and threw fucking paper.
No, that was
Puerto Rico. He thought that was a country.
You thought that was a country?
He's an idiot.
Okay, so listen, man. Listen. Okay, let's get.
So you're telling me an idiot, but Barack Obama is a genius?
Goddamn right compared to him.
Okay, all right. Well, what about Barack's husband?
Who?
Since we talking, Barack's husband.
No.
Okay, now we into some conspiracy theories.
Hey, see, anything
You say, whoa, sir.
Hey,
you said
stick to the facts.
Okay,
let's stick to the facts.
And that's to some people, it's a fact.
Well, hold on. Barack and Jack are cool as fuck. Jack, does Barack have a husband?
No, his wife. He has a wife, and they have 2 children.
See,
you got to be with a woman in order.
And Jack said that.
Hey, they didn't have those kids. They had the artificial. What's they call them?
Insemination.
Yeah. That's how they had their kids.
Who told you this?
You got to prove that.
It's a matter of public record. Google it.
You Google it.
I ain't got to. I know.
Where's your fucking flip phone?
Okay, let's don't talk about Barack.
Does character matter?
No, it don't matter.
Get the fuck out of here!
Okay, does Fannie Willis is Fannie? I'm sorry,
Bonnie. What up, Bonnie?
Yeah,
She fine, she Jack.
She got a fat
Listen what Jack said. Tell about Bonnie.
She got a fat fanny.
She fine. Yeah, she fine.
I don't care.
know
She
what
had
y'all
a lack of judgment with that. I don't care who she screwed.
No, she did the right thing.
I don't care if she screwed.
I agree with you.
Come on, Marvin.
So
Marvin,
what she did, that's equal to try to overthrow the government.
No, Marvin. Trump didn't overthrow the government. Remember the Million Man March? when they had 1 million men, was 1 million men in D.C., and it was one security guard on the bicycle. He didn't even have a gun. He had a whistle and controlled every motherfucker that was out there. See, white people do it
told
different.
you this?
Cause you just saw the whole. What was it? They wasn't marching. They didn't move from right there. Everything was orchestrated. Now, Daddy King told me.
Who?
Martin Luther King's daddy.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing right now.
Right.
I think personally, and what I'm seeing, and y'all can
Right.
disagree if you want to.
Right.
You know who you sound like?
No.
You sound like Trump. You just talking shit.
Damn, that's a compliment. Well, thank you. Which
You just
camera?
talk, you're
Which
not
camera
saying,
is mine?
You're not that
Hey,
one.
which-
You're not.
hey.
You're just saying shit you heard, and the first thing you
I
said.
don't say shit I'm heard.
No, listen.
I can tell you shit that I know that he don't even know.
Listen, Mr. Clark.
That's
Mr.
right.
Clark.
Yes.
You ain't know me. Listen.
Yeah.
You said that we're gonna start out with facts.
Facts.
Everything you said is that you've heard. Am I right, Jack?
100%.
Now, I want to ask you something, and,
Sure.
and this for me and Jack.
All right.
Is Bonnie Willis fine?
Hell no. She fat.
Don't do that.
That's a fine fat bitch.
Hey, y'all gotta stop telling these big fat bitches that they fine. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
It's all about what you like.
Hey, no, it ain't about what you like. Shit, you fine, miss. You fine.
And she natural.
No, dude, come on.
Bonnie
She got
fine.
weed.
Hey, Jack. Is
She
Bonnie-
got fake
Jack.
nails.
Jack is fine.
She
She got
dude,
real
ain't nothing
titties.
natural about her.
Jack is Bonnie fine.
She's super fine,
She's
bro.
fine, Jack.
They say she got that gripper.
Yeah.
The vice grip.
Okay, Dennis, I got a question.
So
Yeah.
if Bonnie tried to get with you wouldn't get with her?
Hold on. Let me
Depending on how much money she's spending, okay?
What
I'm a businessman.
what is it
Just like
about?
that, just like Wade. I'm just like Wade.
Wayne,
How
who?
much you-
Oh,
okay.
it ain't that Wayne.
Hey,
nigga.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What things about Donald J. Trump don't
Yeah.
you like?
That I ain't on the team. I wish I could have got to him earlier instead of like people like Omarosa and them. You know what I mean?
You
I
could have
wish-
so you wish you was Diamond and Silk.
No, Diamond and Silk played that served their purpose for
One of them dead,
Mr.
ain't
Trump.
Yeah,
but
one
I'm just
dead.
saying, I wish I could have got with him and been.
So that's the only
Team
thing
Jones.
wrong is that you weren't there sooner.
I like certain things that he does for the country. Period. I like the way. See, he told me the truth.
So let me ask you this: he's done nothing disparaging as far as you're concerned, or whatsoever.
Let me see what.
Or
it,
said nothing disparaging. We want to don't go back to my
Obama.
favorite Martian or Obama or this lady
See,
over here.
hey.
Has
Ladies and
Donald J. Trump said, done anything that you feel negatively about?
I have to really research it and look at it.
Okay.
Cause see, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm sixth generation great grandfather. My sixth generation great grandfather was Andrew Jackson. It ain't been a white man more cold in the history of the United States than Andrew Jackson.
Okay.
So if his blood
But he had
run
slaves, bro.
But look, if his blood run through my veins,
Hey,
then
Dennis,
I'm not
He took black folks' teeth out their mouth and put them in his mouth.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now
That's
black
not-
folks.
that's not
Okay,
good.
I talked to Ivan. Does anyone know Ivan
good.
Van Sertima? By the way. Okay, Van Sertima told me, and I talked to him, I had his phone number, that they came before Columbus is a book, you can get it, that blacks in Africa sold other blacks into slavery.
Yes. We know
Okay,
that.
so all
We're not
right, if you
denying
know
it.
that, then whose fault is it? Okay.
Don't absolve white folks for the atrocities they've done.
Okay, well, why you downplaying the white in you?
Your granddad ain't shit,
He
bro.
told back to that shit.
Look
Your
at my-
granddad
look at
ain't
your
shit,
eyes.
then.
Now, it don't make no sense.
Your granddad is a
Fuck
piece
you.
of shit.
I'm over here talking to a half white nigga, and he over here downplaying.
Hold on. And then this nigga, you old enough to know better. Nigga, folks was buying shit with shillings when your ass was goddamn young. You know goddamn well what
Hey,
the fuck to talk about.
And then another thing, you talking about this man's eyes. Do you know how many niggas like him in the 70s got so much pussy because of his eyes and his light skin? Jack, you better tell that nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
Me and Dennis got the same eye.
Give it.
Whoa, well, no,
Nobody
y'all
got
don't, Jack. Y'all don't.
Yes,
So
we
another,
do. Yes, we do.
I got a quick question, Dennis Clark.
Yeah, baby.
What are your feelings about January 6th and the insurrection?
What I like about January 6th is if it wasn't for people like those people that
Those
walked
are patriots?
in, that went, see, they let them know, look, hey, this is our shit. You don't come in there, we don't.
Were
take
you
this.
there?
You don't. No, I wasn't there.
You missed it.
Okay, you were
The
there.
spirit
You missed
one-
the party.
Spirit wasn't going there.
All right. No, I just like the fact that they show you. See that though, and look, you say, well, those Trump supporters, they this and that. Let me tell you something. They had so many 5-star generals retired from all of the Army, Navy, Air Force. They had movie stars, billionaires, all them people that were there. And the people that, like when Trump said, once I'm president again, I'm going to pardon all of y'all. There wasn't no insurrection. An insurrection when you go over and you flat-foot go over there and take over shit.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
They tried to do that.
They didn't try to do that, dude. Look,
Everybody who breached an egress point at that building should have been laid the fuck down.
If they would have been black.
The last thing they heard should have been a round of applause.
All right, so let me ask you this. So let me ask you this.
If that had been black people, it would have been a bullet left.
Now, January 6th, if black people did it, what would your take be?
I don't know. Black people, that's too hypothetical.
Hey,
black people will never do nothing like that. Because first of all,
Dennis,
most black people ain't got the nuts enough to even move and do shit like that.
For your answer,
you know what I mean?
we ought to beat you up.
Okay, you say something now. Most black men are so effeminate, they're not gonna move and do nothing like that unless it's like Samuel L. Jackson in Django. See, he played a character, but most black men are like that in real life. If you think I'm lying, look at them. See, my daddy. See, I always wanted to be like. I wasn't scared of, but it's two men I was scared of. My daddy and Mike Tyson. Now, my daddy was a man just like Trump. He said what the fuck he meant. He didn't care how you take it. He wasn't politically correct. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Like, what did Trump say to black people? He said, what you got to lose?
Okay, let me say
That was the coldest line. I was like, everybody did this.
Who everybody?
Yeah, everybody that was somebody. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody that was involved.
Okay, so has anybody ever called you delusional?
Yes, I've been called delusional. I've been called also a fine motherfucker. I've been called, certain things. You know what I mean?
Excuse me. You only talk like this, podcast family. Now we have to do what we call a survey. Ladies who are watching, do y'all think Dennis Clark is fine? And if so, y'all say it in the comments and let us know if Dennis Clark is fine.
In a great
I ain't no sugar daddy.
No,
I ain't no sugar daddy. I'm a granddaddy, baby. That's right. And when you thick, we know you ain't sick, so you can be thick and all of that. But Fanny is not fine. Fanny is a nanny. See, y'all don't even know what fine is. See, we grew up, our women was fine. Like Jane Kennedy, Pam Grier.
Jack, I don't believe.
These girls were beautiful. Now y'all got girls that are. Now there is a such thing as too big.
Jack, I can't even believe you letting this shit fly, Jack.
Hey, you know what? I don't agree with what the grandmamas up in your time, bro. Them bitches was hit. These new grandmas of our generation, they taking care of themselves. They juicing. Yeah. They looking. They fine.
And they kids running around. And they kids running around in the street terrorizing motherfuckers.
Okay, so listen, that's a grandmama. What you think about her?
Well, she's incredible.
Right. Yeah. And she's light skinned. So what does that mean?
She's half white.
How do you know this?
Dude, what is she? Okay, I'm sorry. She's Zimbabwean and Ghanaian.
It could be.
Are those words, Jack?
Yeah.
You from you ain't no white nothing in you, and you either, Marvin. I'm sorry. Those probably contact your green eyes, man, and your straight hair. Yeah.
So, okay, let's get back to the Trump situation.
Yeah.
Let's get back to
Mr. Trump. Come on now,
motherfucker, I'll kill you. Listen. So, what is it about Trump that will help America this time around?
Get his book, The Art of the Deal, and read it.
He ain't write it.
Hey, everybody. Alex Haley didn't write Roots. So, hey, look, see,
No. See, this is what you're doing. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing.
It's called deflecting.
You're deflecting, sir.
I'm faxing. Google it. Alex Haley.
No, we ain't talking about Alex.
I'm just telling you,
if
everybody.
Alex Taylor was here, slap the fuck at you.
No,
bring him into it.
The brakes off that old ass Alex
Y'all
Taylor.
the same age.
I box. He don't box.
You don't do shit. You break down boxing.
No, I don't.
You worked at UPS.
No. I box with Coach Kaufman. Hey, shout out to Coach Kaufman and Kevin to Jordan. Yeah, Coach. Coach said, look at, he said, Dennis, you too old to be going back and forth. So see, I got moved to put you down with two.
Let me say this. Let me say this, Dennis.
Yeah, baby.
I don't think Hillary, I don't think Obama, I don't think Biden really care about black folks, or most people by that.
Don't leave Kamala out.
Kamala, I don't think they really care about most people.
Right.
Do you think Donald J. Trump really cares about people?
Okay, let me say
about
this.
these people
I think he cares about.
So much for him?
I think he cares about the people that care about him. Because it's hard to be to love somebody that ain't got no love for you, that's been on your destruction.
When it don't
you know
be
what I mean?
in charge.
Yeah, because half the country's not going to like you.
Everybody
Hold on. Go ahead, Bob.
Everybody's been a supervisor. Everybody under you don't like you. You still got to supervise fairly. You still got to be a fair person. Anybody in charge. If you go back in your mental Rolodex, anybody who's ever been a mentor, you, a coach, a pastor, anybody who you were fond of being in charge of you, they had empathy. They had integrity. They were fucking fair and firm. This motherfucker ain't none of that shit. And he's a goddamn servant.
And you old as hell, so I know you got Rolodex.
If I had to have a mentor, I'd rather it be Donald Trump than any man alive in the world today. Who else would I want to mentor me? How do you go from being never being involved in politics at all like that to being president of the United States in 2 years? How do you
tell you why.
How do you declare bankruptcy 6 times?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Okay, and each time
I'm gonna tell you why. Why? Because Donald J. Trump said something that half this country has been waiting their entire life for somebody to say.
What?
Some racist shit out of their mouth instead of being politicians. Send them Mexicans back over that damn border.
That ain't racist.
When he said that,
he tapped into anger and fear and racism.
When he said African Americans are being placed right now in the hood.
When he said
people that's coming across the border.
When he said lock that border down, keep them Mexicans out of this country, he have.
They're being displaced right now. Trump ain't lie about that. African Americans are being displaced right now. In their own neighborhoods, in their own communities.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
When Trump was president,
yes,
did your life become better?
Gas was I made almost $300,000 when Trump was president. And that was I made closer to almost $400,000.
How did he personally contribute to that?
The prices, everything was more reasonably priced.
You do realize that came from Obama, and he took credit for it.
No, man. It doesn't work like that. When a Democrat comes in, the Democrat mostly rewrite everything the Republicans do. And when the Republicans come in, they rewrite and do everything that they want to do.
I thought you didn't care about either one of them.
Okay, I'm telling you, it's the same game. But see, you look at how the Republicans treat Trump. You know why the Republicans ain't wearing this? We've been wearing this ever since dude been out to support him.
Time out.
Let me finish.
Hold on. You said we've been wearing this.
Yeah.
Look at Jack hat. Look at Sean hat. Look at me. Look at him. We ain't wearing this shit.
Okay, y'all ain't we. Y'all ain't the we I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about I'm talking about real weeds, like the kind of weeds that
so what
if
type,
you do
what
I'm talking about the kind of weeds that will defend their family. I'm talking about the kind of weeds that'll go up in that White House and say, look, this ours. This ain't yours. You can't send money.
So what type of weeds are we?
Y'all are black weeds.
I got enough.
Black weed. You black weeds.
Do you mind
the check ain't gonna even be no good, Goldie. These black.
Let me ask you a question.
They gonna say, hey, Dennis, look at let me holler at you, bro.
Dennis Clark.
Excuse me. Then Goldie, you been paid?
Already, yeah.
What the fuck you just say, son?
Goldie. You weren't supposed to say that.
It was funny though.
Okay, but Goldie, you off camera, you wasn't. Come on now.
Dennis Clark, I got a question for you, brother. I honestly, I hope it don't happen. I hope the guy don't happen. I think he gonna win for whatever.
Yay, Big Sean! I knew you.
I'm not champion for it. I'm just saying if I'm being realistic,
he's gonna win.
He may not. I think he's gonna win. But let me ask you this: if he does win, his proposal is I get to be president as basically as long as I want.
No.
Are you? So you're not good. You're not good with that, right?
No, we got term limits.
Oh, that's a proposal.
He'll want to be dictator.
No. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump, he high class. See, y'all ain't used to really seeing too many high class folks. Bill Clinton wasn't high class. Bush and them was high class, but Donald Trump, he don't know.
So
what
you
it's
do
like
so
to
you
be
do
homeless.
agree that he needs to do his 4 years and get
See,
out.
Barack Obama and them, now y'all just do your other 4 years, and you just, you know.
Well, there you go, Dennis.
Yeah,
Finally
and then you move
some logic
forward.
out of you.
And then I would like to see a real woman that's married to a dude that's got kids and a family be president of the United States.
Not that robot Obama.
Well, no, I don't want to. Obama, not Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama already been in the White House, and what did she do? Little kids don't even like her. My daughter and them and the other little kid would come on and say, Michelle Obama had us eating, talking about ketchup, daddy is a vegetable. I mean, eat them and stuff like that. Little kids.
Whoa. Where did you get that from?
My daughter and her little friends.
Went to the White House?
No, my little
So
girl.
how do they know this?
Because they are smart. My little girls, my daughter straight A.
No. Yeah, but what type of school did she go to get straight?
Magnet school.
All right, so
right in Trenton,
what I'm
Georgia.
asking you, what I'm asking you
Yes.
is it factual that Michelle Obama said it? You said your daughter said it, so how would they know she said it?
One thing about little kids.
It sounds like to me, no, I don't want to hear shit about little kids.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you about little kids.
I want to hear. We want to hear.
Kids gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Little kids, they taught to
lie all
lie.
the time.
They taught to lie. Kids and animals gonna tell you the truth.
Sir,
Yeah.
what you've been doing this whole podcast is deflecting. You haven't answered none of our questions. You've been deflecting.
Okay.
I promise you. Listen,
All right,
hold on. Listen.
I'll answer
promise,
every question.
Listen. I promise you.
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
Do you sound like a robot, like you've been programmed by Trump? But this is what Trump does. You ask him a question, what does he do? Deflect. He goes to everything but the question asked.
And that's being a real politician.
Sean has asked you questions.
Right.
Jack want to cuss you out.
Right.
Marvin has not asked you any questions. We've asked you questions.
I'm handling them. They asking me 4 questions at one time and not even giving me the opportunity to answer.
You have any questions?
One of them.
Do you have any questions for us?
Okay,
Do you have
ask
any
me the
questions?
question.
Do you have a question
I'll
for
answer
us?
yes or no.
What did you think about what he said about John McCain being a POW?